Store and forward. What is it exactly and how does it work? In this video I will explain you how you can manage your own content on the Claudio platform and the Lisa players. For uploading the audio content to Claudio, a dedicated tool is required. This is a tool similar to a FTP client, which most of you will be familiar with. This tool is called the S3 browser, an abbreviation for Simple Storage Service, which is provided by Amazon. The S3 browser makes your storage space, also called a bucket, available in your local file system, so that you easily can move your audio files, which usually is a lot of data, to the cloud. From the many S3 browsers available on the internet, in this presentation we use FileZilla Pro. FileZilla is a very popular FTP client and now also very popular for using with Amazon S3. FileZilla Pro costs about €20 or $. We also have tested some free tools, but these have a very poor upload performance. In FileZilla you need to add this bucket. Enter in the General tab the information as shown with your account details. Do this also in the Advanced tab. Enter here the location of your local music files. Please note you need to add a / before the remote directory information. In the Transfer Settings tab, you can limit the number of connections. This could be necessary if you don't want to use the full bandwidth for music uploading. Usually you don't need to fill in anything in the S3 tab. After you click on OK, the site information is saved. I recommend to check also one parameter in the settings page. This is the maximum number of simultaneous transfers which you find on this tab, on this page. If you have a good internet connection, you can increase this number to achieve a higher upload throughput. It's about this number. Now you need to connect to your bucket, and you see on the right side the files which are on the remote side. Yeah. I already have uploaded some tracks, but your screen probably will be empty. Now you can try to upload some files and test if everything works correctly. Don't forget to read the Store and Forward manual before you do this to prevent disappointments. As you can see, I have uploaded already some content. The way you organize the music content is mainly determined by whether you will be providing own playlists or will leave it up to the Store and Forward service on Claudio. When you do not provide your own playlists, then the audio content is organized in playlist folders. These end with .pls, with all the tracks required for each playlist being uploaded under the specific folder. As you already figured out, this will most likely result in duplication of tracks. The structure for two playlists is shown in the screen. As you can see in this example, we have dance 001.mp3 in two folders. It is important to realize that when both playlists are assigned to the same player, the player will consider these to be the same file and will only download the first occurrence. The content in each playlist folder will be converted to a single playlist for the player. The tracks will be ordered alphabetically. If a random order is required, this needs to be enabled on the player by means of return commands or using any other command interface of the Lisa. When you can provide playlist files that meet our requirements, you can have playlist tracks play in the predefined order. In addition, uploading your own playlists will allow you to get rid of track duplications, as all content is to be uploaded in the same folder named Music. The playlist requirements are documented in the Lisa user manual. To make more complex applications possible, it is also possible to combine playlist folders with playlist files within the same account. The possible combinations are illustrated in the screen. Looking at the ordering of tracks, when the above playlists are served to a player, we can say playlist dance.pls. The tracks in this folder are in alphabetical order. For playlist mixed.pls, the tracks as listed in relax.pls taken from the folder mixed.pls. And for playlist classic.pls, the tracks as listed in classic.pls taken from the folder music. All audio messages to be used as ads or announcements must be uploaded in the same folder. And the name of this folder must be messages. All the files must be at the same level, so no subfolders. It will save you a lot of time when you download the content from your PC or Mac to the SD card directly. You can do this using Windows Explorer or Mac Finder. The SD cards we provide are pre-formatted, so you directly can copy the files to the SD cards. Please note we cannot guarantee good functioning of your player if you use your own SD cards, as we have encountered many issues with these in the past. I suggest you to preload the card with the music tracks, as this usually is the largest amount of data. You could copy as well the ads and announcements. Please don't download the playlists to the SD card, as these will be renamed, as you can see on my SD card. Please copy all files to the root folder of the SD card and don't create directories. When you want to play music from the SD card, you first need to configure some playlist presets at your player or players. Select your player and ensure the player gets its content from Claudio. You do this by editing the general settings in each player and set the content update source to device portal. Now you see some extra menus appearing, and in the playlist presets menu you can add your playlists as playlist presets for this player. Connecting the content to a player does not ensure that the content automatically becomes available on the player. There is no permanent connection between the Lisa and Claudio, nor can Claudio push the content to the Lisa. It is always the Lisa that initiates communication and carries out updates and other tasks at the desired times. The user must prepare a task schedule and assign it to the respective player to enable the updates and other events on the Lisa. For this, go to the Task Schedules menu in the main menu. I have created a schedule here, which I will explain now. What you see here is the first task is synchronized time. So when the schedule is being loaded by the Lisa gets the time of Claudio. The second task is playlist 1. And this first playlist is played each day at 9 AM in the morning. The second playlist starts playing at 1 PM, also each day. And the device is powered off at 8 PM, also each day. An announcement will be played, but I will comment on that later, each day at 6 PM. The schedule is being updated at 1 AM each day. The playlists and all the content is being updated each day at 2 AM. In case you want to change something on the schedule, for example, you want to start playing playlist 1 a little earlier, then if you update it before 1 AM in the morning, the next day it will start playing from the new start time. And all the players using this schedule will be updated accordingly. Now I also want to force the player to play an ad. An adset is a playlist which contains one or more ads which are played successively. Ads always will be played between tracks, so when you are using store and forward, the commercial always will start playing after a track has finished. Once you try to play a commercial during a stream, the commercial never will start, because the player can't see when a track ends in a stream. Let me show you how to create an ad set. What you see here is the list of available ad sets. For the ease of the demo, I already have created one ad set which contains 2 ads, and it's very easy to add additional ads by pressing this button, and you can see these ads are played graphically in this table. The next step is adding the ad set to the player. This is done in the ad set overview menu. What you can do is here add it to the player, and what we do here now, assign it to these two players. As one of these players already has an ad set, it will be overwritten and you will be warned for that here. The ad sets will be updated to the player during the update playlists task, which is in the scheduler. You can see in the schedule when this will be executed. Yeah, let's go to it and let's see when it will be done. The update playlist task is scheduled each morning at 2 AM. If you want to update the ad set immediately, you can send the UP return command to the Lisa. So we go to our test player, go to monitoring and control, add the UP command. We wait for 1 minute. See, the command has been sent and the command has been received correctly. An announcement always will be played at the required time. So this almost always interrupts a stream or track from a playlist which is being played. Planning announcements is easy in Claudio. This should be done through the task scheduler. I already have added an announcement task in my first store and forward schedule, as you see here. As the task schedule already is assigned to the player will automatically update the schedule at the configured time. If you want to update immediately, you can do this with a return command as well, and the command for this is US update schedule. I just have shown you how you can plan and play announcements. As you most probably will understand now, it doesn't matter for the task scheduler from which source the music is being played, whether it is an internet audio stream or SD card playlist track. The announcements, which should be stored on the SD card, are being played at the planned moments. So this way you are able to play also your own ads or announcements while an internet audio stream is being played. In this video I have explained how you can work with music, ads and announcements in Claudio. Thank you for watching.